Righto, so we are currently in the second food delivery. We've got Piper's sea salt crisps, a margarita calzone, a Kit Kat and a bottle of water. Going pretty well so far. I mean, we've got our own little entertainment system happening to get us through. But yeah, it seems to be going quite nice. A bit of an update, it's 16 hours and 30 minutes, not 15 hours and 7. There was a bit of a mistake on the system there. But yeah, everything seems to be going well. Everyone's following the rules and wearing the mask, and they're very, very helpful. A nice little point to make is that the staff are actually volunteers on the airline to do this job, and they have to go into quarantine in between each flight, so it's very commendable that we've got people who are proud to try and get us back, and it's really nice to know that Aussie spirit's there. So without them, we certainly wouldn't be able to fly home, so they're sacrificing a little bit of their lifestyle for getting us back to ours. So yeah, just thought I'd point that out. That's pretty important. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this here, and we'll see you a bit later on. Alright guys, so we are nearly 15 hours into the trip, and we are probably about an hour and 40 minutes into Darwin, and we've finally gotten some food after 9 hours. So it's been 9 hours since our last meal. I highly recommend packing snacks in your bag because you're starving. The meal you had 9 hours ago was tiny, didn't fill you up, and then you had to wait 9 hours. So just make sure you pack yourself some good food to take with you on the trip. Pretty typical. Omelette. There's a vegetarian option as well. Anyway, we're gonna have this and see you when we land. Hey guys, we've just landed. It's 11:50, but we touched down 11:34, so exactly 16 hours and 30 minutes it took us to get here. And the military, actually, the RAF, are the ones who board the plane and get you off in groups of 30. So there's quite a long wait. We're at the back of the plane. So if you're at the back of the plane, guys, get that book out again because you're going to be waiting a little while apparently. But that's just the way it is. So we've landed now for probably 4 hours, and we've gone through customs, quarantine check, COVID test, lining up, and now we're on the bus on the way to Howard Springs. It's a little bit of what we're doing there. So you're kept in groups of 30 just to keep everybody safe. Really good system, very well executed, very friendly welcome. Nice to be home. So we've just arrived at Howard Springs. Got a really nice warm welcome by the boss of the facility. We've got some trolleys here that helps you carry all your luggage, as you can see. They issue you with a Telstra card so you can have an Australian number. But we're glad to be here finally after all this time. It's about a 20-minute ride from the airport or the RAF base that you arrive at. And looking forward to going inside and having a shower and relaxing for the first time since this ordeal. Let's check out the room. big shower. So let's have a look at this welcome pack. So inside, oh, these are my favorite actually. Let's just do this, eh? Beautiful, mate, beautiful. All right, so you get yourself some 2-minute noodles. Gonna be enjoying those later. Smith, sorry. Crisps. Oh, some beer nuts. An Aussie bush bar. Toiletries. Some gin and dry fruit. Oh, some chockies. Turkish delights. Toothpaste. A comb. Some other bits, and of course the important information brochure as well. So, talks about Harriet Springs. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite a beautiful spot, guys. Have a look at outside. A few neighbours. No, it should be a good couple of weeks. I've settled in, I've had a shower, and I've even made it a little bit more homely. So if you can see, just by adding a couple of little finishing touches, you can really turn the space, it's quite a large, generous space, into your own. Now also, I managed to make myself a nice little brew. I'm just gonna pour myself a nice cup of coffee. Good evening, guys. I'm just hanging out in my little apartment here, or my little cabin at Howard Springs. It's coming on 10 p.m. at night. I've managed to have a couple of hours sleep, and I'm going to settle down to a cheeky little sticky toffee pudding, or sticky date pudding, which is going to be quite nice. You're going to want to put the air conditioning on. It is quite warm outside, but I'll tell you what, it's really very peaceful. If I just show you everyone here on the balcony. So, you know, it feels quite special, guys, and it's really exciting to be here. And I'm so glad that Australia's offering a solution like this. Yes, it is very expensive, you know, but there's a lot going into the process of making sure that you're safe and keeping the rest of the Australians safe. It's not just the flight, it's not just the room to stay, it's all the infrastructure. It's a full setup, everyone's in PPE, everyone's chirpy, happy, excited to welcome you all there. Here, there's a whole team of telehealth, you know, OzMats it's called as well. So there's a mission control offsite checking up on you. Everyone wants to make sure that you're happy. I had a bit of a flick through the welcome pack brochure as well, and it gives you day-to-day activities. It gives you, you know, mood tracker and all that. They're just really nice tools to help you feel as comfortable as possible through this process. I mean, nobody wants to be doing it, guys. COVID's an absolute nightmare, but you know, it's just nice to see that there's a passionate group of people who are professional. You know, there's doctors on site who are going to make sure that you're okay through this 14 days. And at the end of the day, guys, it's 14 days. It's a chance for you to reconnect with yourself, you know, switch off from, well, social media, I say, even though I'm posting, but, you know, just get back to you and life and just appreciate some time out for 14 days. I think that's pretty important. So definitely going to make the best of it. So that's me for the day. I hope you've enjoyed the travel, watching the journey that we've gone through. I'm going to settle down for the night. And of course, we'll talk about everything that happened in more detail. And we're going to start getting maybe some interviews with some of the admin people. We really want to help to try and get those Aussies back to Australia, because I know that there was a lot of uncertainty for me. So I'm really going to dive deep into getting into contact with some of the major people who can help you guys get here. Gonna have a rest now, gonna have a sleep, and we'll speak soon.